Hey, what's going on? I know it is, yeah, mid-80s. This is a retro pop, man. I like this one. Retro pop. I like it. A little different. It's a mix of like old game style slash meets some funk slash meets whatever these guys come up with. But it's got that, you know, I don't know, I feel like it's got that old video game magic to it. But anyway, it's good to see everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Been on since weekend. Last talked to y'all Monday, something like that. So it's good to see everybody. Wonder what's up, man? It is, man. A little fun to get you up and get you going. It's good to see you, man. DeBoom, what's up? Kevin Jones Porter, what's up? Patrick D, what's up? Tokyo, how are you, man? Back for another one. Thank you, man. We are getting closer to 60. We are, Willie. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Dave dubbed the Storm. Appreciate it, Dave. As always, man, thank you there for coming in, First Gear member as well, man. Appreciate it very much. And thanks for these guys resubbing up here as well. Machine, appreciate your First Gear. Patrick D there for 20 months, so appreciate that as well. And Willie there for 6 months. So awesome, man. Thank you guys. One Piece, what's up, man? Tiny Killer Tony. AK, what's up, guys? How are you? El Tralero, what's up? Sicily and 357 Modern Day Outlaw. Isaac, Dakota Flex and Freightliner fan. Good to see you guys. That's all right. I was actually 2 minutes late, so, you know, whatever. It's fine. This is Dom's. Yeah, this is Dom's. Dom's Chrome and Diesel Shop. So we've got the final updates here, skin updates. Got some new announcements for this one. We've got some new opportunities and just overall general information, which we're going to hit all that in the beginning. and I'll probably take some time at the beginning, just when we usually do a switch over about 30-45 minutes, an hour into the stream. We have a lot of other second guys come in that maybe didn't catch the first part, so I'll try to hit those in a couple different places where you guys can get the information, and probably put out a second video about this as well. So thinking there, Shaggy, what's up, Manitoba? Hello, Robert Anderson Gaming, what's up, man? Alan Crawler, how are you? Doing well. Thunder and Diesel, what's up? Current Axdale, what's up? Lucky 13, B9 Bot, good to see you, Manzel. As well, I saw a lot of our other mods in here as well. Excuse me. Oh, Sledge in here. Yeah, there's Sledge. Wonder was in here. It's good to see you guys. Popeye, Jay Allen, Zach Max, Bloxburg, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. Lieutenant Dan is in for another stream. What's up, buddy? Trace, what's up? Good to see you there. Diesel, JC, Isaac. Who else? I know. Well, there's been a lot going on, too, just in Dom's life, too. Not just, you know, not just like taking long for updates, that kind of thing. So, be funny for your own time. What's up, Farmer T? Good to see you, man. Truck Brains as well. Random guy. Everybody say hello to random guy. Good to see you guys there. Turned almost more updates on that. We're going to kind of announce a bunch of, well, I'll say a bunch, but a good amount of stuff for this update. When it's going to happen, when you guys can expect the update, pricing, futuristic stuff. We've got some stuff working in the future. We've also got some codes that are going to be in full effect, which are going to be awesome for y'all. So, Jeremy, what's up? Papa Rocks, Not Grimlock, what's up, buddy? C-Pain in the house. Good to see you guys. Oh yeah, hey, I like the 2005, man. I actually drove that thing for fun the other day. It's a very lazy truck. It doesn't really handle like you think it would. To me, it's like a very lazy truck. It's not like a high performer, you know. Like, it's straight up lazy. And then he said he was updating the mid-90s flat top or flat glass. So a lot of people were really excited to see he was updating the older version, which I was like, hey man, 2 thumbs up. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and let's get the bad boy started here. Let's roll this intro, and then we'll come in proper. Intro, showcase all this stuff, and kind of tell you what's on the docket here for Dom's Chrome, the Deal Shop 379, and some more stuff. And I'll keep some things to myself, because I do have a couple of people that like to take my ideas off my live streams and do videos before I can get to them. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut on some of this. But some of you guys actually know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's fine. It's all right. I should be flattered, right? I'm not, but I should be. Oh. Oh, anyway. What's up, Ben? Where can you get the truck? Well, links are in the description. But before you do it, let me go ahead and let me just kind of fill everybody in on where we're at, what we've been doing. Farmer T, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Greatest intro. I don't know if it's the greatest intro. I mean, it's pretty good. I had a pretty cool guy out there who made that thing. and a few T-shirts. It goes unnamed. Thank you there, Farmer T. Appreciate the tip, man. Getting things started off tonight. Hud, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Lamont, hello. Glenn, what's up? Good to see some familiar names and faces we hadn't seen in a while. It's good to see you guys, man. Thank you there, Jackson. Y'all are the best, man. Can't do it without y'all. John Brickner, what's up, man? Let's get a few last shout-outs there. So, all right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Dom's 379. Dom's Chrome Diesel Shop 379 has been a truck that's been around for a while. It's been going through a very nice progressive update system. So he did the first one he came out with is what most people know now is the free beta version. That version came out, I guess, about a year ago, somewhere close to that neighborhood. And I think with all things payword mods, a lot of these modders kind of started on this, part-time. It's also when we hit COVID, and a lot of people made some options to either stay at home or put more and divulge more of their time and attention into other things. And honestly, it's probably where a lot of our payword mods have been birthed out of, was into COVID and then post-COVID, when everybody was locked up at home. Now, depending on where they're at in the world, they still can be somewhat featured into that category where there's still a little bit more restrictions on whether or not they can leave and you know, go to businesses and that kind of stuff. Not every country is still, you know, fully out of the swing of that yet. So one thing that we don't have, we only have really 2 dedicated 379s in ATS, and this was the first one that was up. And Dom reached out and said, you know, basically was like, hey, I've got this 379. Are you interested in, like, you know, you want to check this truck out? And I was like, absolutely, because this is one we don't have. We always have to get a 389, and then we have to, you know, devote the parts and the pieces and the dashes to it. But we never have the full 389 truck with that really long kind of squared off 389. 389 is almost kind of like a very shallow needle nose, and the 379 is a lot more sleek, and it's kind of got just an older school stance on the front side. The grill's a little different. Now, obviously, the headlights and that kind of stuff, fenders are a little bit different depending on what kind of options are coming on it. But anyway, Dom's 379 had this big update coming into it. And so I guess, about 2-3 months ago, put another big one here to where they've updated the cabs, frames. There's a slew of frames, slew of cabs. We've done a couple of build and drives on this truck, done a couple of different things. He's got chrome cabs. He's got, you know, like the coffin sleeper. Got the mid roofs. He's got the tall ones. He's got 379 full sleepers, half sleepers, and then probably like 20 frames to go on this. Everything from lifted ones to pusher axles to raked to lowered. Right now we're running a 305 rake on a 6x4, which is probably one of my favorite frames on this, just because it puts this truck really nice. And there's a lot of extra parts on this thing now. So now that I've done all of that and said all that, here's the news. Update for skins and just kind of the final tidbits of like putting all this stuff together is going to be ready on Saturday. So what you're seeing is the updated truck. There's quite a few things on the skin side that you'll be able to customize. You can see you've got you'll have stuff on the inside that'll be customized, bumpers. You'll have these light up things on the sides for the side steps like we have in this one. And so you'll have a lot of things you'll be able to skin with this one. So you'll have the full templates and everything will be done for this truck. You'll have a new skin pack coming with this and an emblem pack that he's going to have that'll give you some customizations with this as well. So now that's the first part of this. It's going to come out Saturday. The second thing is you guys are going to have a code. Now, I don't normally like push this stuff out, but I do a lot of stuff with the Roland 389. It's an expensive truck, and I feel like I need to at least tell people where the expense comes from and why things are the way they are. So originally, Dom decided that he was going to put an $80 price tag on this so that people wouldn't buy it, and so he could get his store set up with product there, but people didn't care. And they continued to keep buying the truck even at $80. They thought it was worth it when it was originally going to be down and set to $50. So anyway, long story short, regardless of whether or not you agree with it, he's going to leave it at $80, and he's also acquiring another truck. I'm not going to tell too much about that because it's not exactly public knowledge, but he will be offering 2 trucks on his website, both custom, both different brands. And so he's going to keep both of them at that price and then bundle them and sell them for $140 if you want both instead of $160. Aside from that, you guys are going to get a code for FTG for me, and you guys are going to get 20% off. So 20% off is what, like another 15, 20 bucks off of this price. So you'll essentially be getting this for like $60. It was originally going to be $50, and then it bumped up to $60 because he's going to offer much more on this truck, and he's moving full time. He's moved into a new house, or he's moving into a bigger place that is going to allow him to work on it. So there's a lot of things going on, and regardless of whether or not you like it, you don't like it, there's going to be a code that's going to go live on Saturday when this update happens. The store's going to go live with this. You'll be able to use the code FTG, get an extra 20% off the mod, and then at some point he's going to bring the other mod online on the store. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to happen. That's just going to be on his time. So that's kind of like everything that's kind of going on with this truck, with just the history, where it's at. So skins and all of that stuff, the code FTG is going to be live. And so if you have not purchased this part for $80, but you want to get it, and you're okay paying the $50, $55 mark, then you're going to be, sitting there 20% off. Use that code, 20% off of your first purchase. He's going to run a nice sale on this truck until he gets both trucks there in the store. All right. So, yes. So Porter, if you already have this one, make sure that you get updates through. Make sure you get updates through his Facebook page if you already have that. So all you'll need to do is re-download from the drive links that he had. Yeah, you will not. Well, the other truck you will have to buy because it's totally different. And I can't tell you exactly what it is right now, but it's something that we featured here. But yes, you will be able to have both trucks, and you'll have to buy the other truck if you own it, unless you already own it. But I can't tell you what it is. If you already own it, then you won't have to buy it again. All right? So, yeah. If you already own it, you won't have to buy it again. Neither one of them. And if you bought this truck at $40, then just consider you just got a steal. It's good. Because now you're going to be solid. So you're going to have a really nice, updated truck. And, yeah, you won't have to pay for it. So, so I hope that answers, like, a lot of, questions. And also you have to factor, like we do with Roland, all of our modders, none of them speak English. They all live in Brazil, or they live in Mexico, or they live in Russia. And so none of those have to pay taxes on money made out of state or out of country. So they don't have taxes applicable to people living in Russia through other means and through other financial, loopholes. They don't have to pay tax on that stuff. We do. So, even in this, they'll have to claim all this, and they'll have to pay income tax on all of this, all right? So just kind of like, it's just kind of the way it is. American modders, they're all expensive. They all have to charge because of essentially what John Root and the rest of those guys make, $35, $40 for their mods, and their money is $80 in America. So he's making twice the amount, even though to us it's a good deal. To him, it's a really good deal because he's able to sell the truck cheap for us, and he's making twice the amount of money. So it just serves us in that particular area for it to be, purposeful that way. It's like, ooh, this is a great deal for us. But it's one of those things, American modders get involved. I mean, I get it. So anyway, that's kind of like all the stuff. So we're going to drive today. We're going to showcase a log controller from Pinga Mods. Obviously, Dom's 379 here. And you guys can ask some questions. And American modders, you're right, man. They got none. A few, but not a lot. So anyway, I hope you guys, understand that. I hope you, if you get any clarification on that, just holla while we get ready to drive. We're also featuring the new Cummins ISX from Creechbaum. He just released the 3.9 mega pack, so we've got the Cummins ISX in today, and it is nice, very, very, very good. So sounds like a proper truck. So. Whose light pack was I running on the 2005? Chaos. Yeah, Chaos. What's up, Mr. Seeker? Good to see you, man. How are you, man? Good to see you, man. Did you use a coupon code for a shop for a while? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Jeremy. Yeah. This truck's legit. And by the way, I'm actually going to run 3-wide today. So a lot of guys have been asking me about running 3-wide versus running. Can you run dual monitors? Can you showcase that a little more in stream? And I was like, you know what? I can do our doubles like this, and then I can do this, and then I can run off, and we can do a little bit of everything. So Henry. I don't know his last name. It's Henry Marin Alexis. Isaac, he's the guy who makes the 2005 W900. So links in the description. Wait till Saturday, King, and then the coupons for FTG will be up. The actual update for this truck will be up Saturday, and my code will be active on Saturday. All right, so just keep that in your pocket. Wait for Saturday. Get 20% off the sticker on the truck. All right. Train, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm going to show you a few different parts of this log tray. So we're still doing the one from we're still doing the one from Pinga, and his website is back up, by the way. So pingamods.com if you guys are interested in trying to grab his site again. Let's see. Let me go ahead and turn this thing around. I want to go back the other way. It's a little prettier. I might actually have to turn that again. Oh, what a train horn, man. Let's see, which one do I have on here? It's not nearly as exciting. Although that train in the background's pretty exciting. I'll give it that, man. Yeah, WinRAR's not working. Yeah, WinRAR, yeah, it works. I mean, I still use it. There's really no sense in making a newer video for that one. I mean, because it's all the same stuff. Well, you get the red and white skin. So this one's a color change. So anybody who buys his truck will get this skin is going to come with it. So it's going to be included with the truck. And this is courtesy of our old friend, Mr. David Lewis from the UK. I don't know if you guys know him. He's in a lot of Facebook groups, becoming quite the avid skinner. And he's pulling together a really awesome paint pack. And I was going to show more, but he's got a whole slew of skins that are going to be coming in on Saturday. So probably once we have update day and then kind of like code release and all that other good stuff, then we'll showcase some of the skins. If you're looking at buying it, we'll kind of do another build and feature all the skins that are available for the truck. And yes, you will be able to have this one. And we'll probably even do a few more that we'll offer in the Discord as a part of our payware pack. So if you're in the Discord and you know, buy some of those, then, I mean, not buy, but if you download those, then be looking on the Discord for some updates as well. What's up, Isaiah? How are you, man? Jay's Gaming, I think so, yeah. Oh, Jay's Gaming, thanks for the buck, man. Appreciate it. I didn't even snuck in on me. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And more Boofy, is that right? Thanks for the sub. Roland's 105. What's up, Justorado? How are you? I'm a little bit close on the dash, but I wanted to show you a few things in here. You got the United Logistics there on the side. He's got them on the door panels now. He's got all new, all the dash and the gauge lighting. He's got new refinements on the shifter. So it's very, 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 very cool stuff. So here's what the 3-wide looks like in the old 79. It's actually very nice and very relaxing once you get your field of view set right. It actually does give you somewhat of a, you know, fair representation of, you know, riding a truck. I mean, it's pretty close. It is 5 more times than ATS, it is. But look at it like this. This is, I get that question a lot, and it's not that I don't disagree with you. Think about this. If you bought 5 years worth of Call of Duty games, how much would you pay? And bought the season pass for them every year on console. So in 5 years, how many Call of Duties have you bought? You've bought 5. They alternate years, developers, between Black Ops and then what comes out. If you buy Game Pass with those for 5 straight years, how long do you run that game? How much money do you have? 500 plus. So the way I look at it is, if some of these trucks are your truck that you want, if you're just an average collector, it might not be your thing, and I get that. I can't say that if I wasn't in the position I am to buy some of this stuff and to showcase some of this stuff so that you guys know what you're actually buying, rather than kind of buying from pictures or advertisements that look good but then they run crappy on, you know, systems or whatnot, then I wouldn't be doing my job, for one. But if I didn't do that, you know, it's one of those things where hang on. Whoa, okay. So, so, you know, after ATS was basically, yes, it was $20, but they get a lot on the back end that's coming for that game. And then so on the just the cusp of everything that's purchased and bought for ATS. Oh, hang on a minute, I need to do something. I need to turn all this off. Where's it at? You would have 500 in Black Ops and all the rest of them. I'm gonna disable this, 'cause I can't tell the difference. But you would have a deal where you'd buy $500 plus, and then if the 389, the 379, and these trucks are like your trucks that you really want, and it's really the only ones that you're going to buy, then that might be worthwhile. And especially if you're going to continue to drive ATS past its quote-unquote expiration date. So, you know, I mean, it's just one of those things. Oh, my gosh, man. I forgot live stream alerts and everything. They get their Sartania. Appreciate that, buddy. There you go, man. And all the updates from now on until you own it are free. So I mean, it's not a bad deal, you know, not a bad deal. It's fairly strong. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a strong community. It's not as strong as, say, probably ETS or some of the other ones. So, what's up, Texas? How are you, man? All right, let's see. Gonna go pick up some logins. So we're in Pinga's login trailer again, which was a really nice one. So we got a different setup than what we had on last week. It's probably not that much, Tokyo. I mean, the computer was a big swath of that, but the rig is sponsored. I did buy the monitors, but they were less than, I think I paid like $220 a piece for the monitors. But the rig is all sponsored from TRAK Racer, which is awesome. And obviously I've got the wheel, button box, and the shifter, and that's essentially where my investment past digital stuff, that's where it ends. So. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Yeah, I like to argue with each other. Well, that's Facebook, man. That's Facebook. If y'all don't want to argue, let's take it out of Facebook. What's up there, JD? How are you, man? Good to see you, buddy. It's not low sodium. Yeah, it's very high salt content. Oh. What's up, new gamer? How are you, man? What's up, Kales, man? How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing all right, man. I'm not too safe to do it on this road driving backwards. I'll three-quarter drive it. How about that? Pretty good for a Cummins ISX, I would say. You know, ATS has always been hard to do 3-wide because the thing is your screen's got to be big enough that you get the feel of the windshield of the truck, because yeah, you sit in the middle of your monitor, but a truck doesn't sit in the middle, you know. So really it's like you need to shift your whole entire monitor setup like a typewriter. You need to set it off to where your wheel is off center right here, and then that way your 4 monitors would probably work for ATS actually, and have the front two be flat and then your sides be peeled off on the side if you're going to drive ATS. Euro truck, way easier, way simpler, runs better, runs smoother. I do ETS 3-wide all day long. ATS, man, it takes a little finagling to get it right, because you pretty much have to be ready. You pretty much have to also assume that you're not going to be able to see your gauges if you do it right. Unless you have like some massive monitors that, you know, TVs that you can use, that you can get decent refresh rate, which those are finally starting to come online. But, you know, like 2 years ago, they really weren't. They really weren't all that readily available out there. So, Mafia, what's up? Finn, looking forward. Yeah, Root has got 389 updates as well. That is correcto. He's also got what is it? The Allegiance? Is that or the Radiance? The Renault Radiance, the concept truck. That thing is crazy, man. I was never partnered with Smooth Track. No, I just got busy with Christmas and my job. Yeah, it got a little crazy, man. So I just dropped it there for a bit because I didn't have time to do videos on it. To be quite honest with you. Oh, that's right. That's right, Dan. I think it's right. If you guys, oh man, you know, so I forgot to say that. That's bad of me. So if you guys hit that link on the top of the description, If you go to the DDC Sell-Fi store, there is a free version of Dom's truck, which now does not have all of this, but it is this truck in its beta form, which before he did the update was like, you got the one big full sleeper cab, you got a raked front end, and then you basically got a few of the bells and whistles on the interior, like big slash update. And so that is actually free. So if you want to test the truck, it is going to let you know whether or not you can actually put the truck on the system, if your computer will run it, because the interior features a lot of the same stuff that you'll see in the newly updated one. So it's a good thing to have, and if you can't afford the other one, it's free. Go grab it, download it, and yes, you are right. Him and Pinga does free, and Sartana. Sartana's got a brand new trailer out there that's free, really nice in dump. So it's good, man. Those guys are still doing some free stuff, because there is not a lot of it out in the ATS market right now. There is a very small collection of old mods that are free, that are old mods, and that's all I'll say about that. I'd hate for the hater crew to hit my comments again because their butt gets hurt. All right, this is my favorite one, man. If you guys want to know where I'm at, I'm actually in Steamboat Springs, and if you go Steamboat Springs and go south, that's where you'll find this one. All right, did I miss my? Oh, did I miss it? I did. No, okay, we'll take this one. This is fine. All right, Montrose we go. Daniel's just top of the description, buddy. And you'll find the link in that's going to take you to the store. Just go back to his products page. Oh, man, how am I going to do that? Yes, the view on the left. Yeah, man. HUD mine are 32-inch curved. So they're the 165 refresh rate. They are 1080s, just because I didn't know at the time. I didn't have anybody that had a 3080 because I got mine right when they first came out. So mine's the Founders Edition 3080, but I didn't know if they would really push 2K triples in ATS. They will in iRacing or any of the other racing sims that I play, but I didn't know about ATS, and I was scared to put like, you know, $400 or $500 a monitor and then it not run ATS and 2K. I'd have been so mad. I've been so mad. What's up, Z Bullet? How are you, man? Anonymous tip at 10. Oh, that's got to be Ghost. It's got to be Ghost. Will we go on the fly? Good gosh, man, I don't know. When I get some time to actually put some to put on my controllers out, I have been slacking on that. I've got to design a beanie for Andrew for Andrew James. I got to get him a beanie. I got too much to do, man. I got too much to do. And thanks for that $10, man. You're going to fly. It is Tokyo. None of the people that drive the Peterbilt think that, but they, yeah. And they don't believe me that any of the Outlaw parts were on it too, so. Oh, Honcho, it was you. Oh, my bad, dude. Oh, that's funny, man. I figured it was Ghost, man, because Ghost had been hitting me up wanting me to do that. So, not bad. Not bad. Well, I don't know, Hunch. We need to. We definitely need to. Hey, what's up, man? This old buddy there, Sam, with the sub, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. First Gear member. Yeah, unprogram the mind. There you go. Driving with Doms. Beautiful. And if anyone doesn't have it, it's well worth the money. It is. It is. It is. Thank you guys, man. Kevin McCurry, thanks there for the 20 super chat. I do not run track hour with it. No. So there's the outside view leaving right there. Incredible. Thank you there, Kevin. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, you guys are pretty good, man. Thank y'all. I love it, man. That's the prettiest login view that you leave. About the only one that's better than that is the one from, gosh, where's the one from? It's from the Alaska map. It's probably the best one, so. What's up, Psycho? Yeah, man. Oh, dad jokes again. What's up, Z Bullet? I'll read it out to you here. It says, what would the Terminator be called in his retirement? The X-Terminator. Oh, y'all are good. So do you guys know why seagulls are called seagulls? Gotta think hard about this one. Bellingham's all right. I guess it's just old, Tyler. I guess maybe that's it. Maybe it's just old. Someone asked if I get tired of driving ATS. Yes, I do. But I think everybody gets tired of working their job sometimes. But that's why it's good for me to be able to play a few different games and play some. I love racing. It doesn't stream as well as ATS. A lot of you guys like trucks, and that's all, and that's fine. I get it. But it's nice to drive ETS, get a break from the scenery. Gets a new kind of feel to drive and get new trucks and new sounds and new maps and lots of exploration of things you don't know what it actually looks like in real life anyway, so you have no clue. It just looks good all the time. So, I mean, you know, all that stuff is good to have. So that's why I'm always like pushing you guys to get out of your ATS bubble. Hey, some people, man, they get into it and they never pop out of it. They just stay in it and then they burn out and then they leave. And I'm like, man, if you give like ETS2 a chance, man, ETS2 is just chock full of just really, really, really good stuff. A lot of it is free. You don't have to pay for any of it. DLCs, yes, but even that, it doesn't really matter. You've got plenty of free stuff out there that is killer. And it's not like payware like ATS. ETS has not made it a payware market yet. So. Oh, Big Jam, you must follow the pun guys, man. That's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I have no idea when Ruda's glider will be done. He usually doesn't let me know until he actually has it done. So, a good Scania R depends on what year. Fred Scania, it's the older R. It's not the new ones. Most of the new ones have accessory packs, man. That's where a lot of the ETS gold is, in the accessory packs. I'm surprised so many of y'all knew the bagel joke. Yeah, and I mean, you know, I love driving. I just think it's good to, that's why I push guys to, you know, check out ETS and, you know, at least explore some and check out all the news, because I mean there's just so much stuff that can be had with that. It's really nice to get a break, and then you almost kind of come back and you appreciate ATS after a week break, you know. Now you're playing American truck, you almost have this kind of like, it's kind of nice sitting back, you know, in 379 and hearing that engine and seeing the hood in front of you, and it's, you know. Advice for first-time payware truck. Well, I mean, we are doing the 379. It depends on what you want, man. If you're a, you know, a here and there type of player, you don't really want to invest in a lot. You don't really, you know, have a large setup or wheels or shifters. I don't know what your scenario is. It's kind of a loaded question. The thing that I would tell you is pick out I mean, you kind of know the prices of some of these. They vary from 30, 25, 30, up to 80 and 105. And depend on, you know, what your budget is. Make a budget and then go through and watch my videos, man. I've pretty much done almost every payware mod there is out there. And so if it's something that you want to check out, I do build and drives on those. If you see it on the screenshot or in the title, then that's what I drive the entire episode. I don't change over trucks and a bunch of stuff as we go along. So it's good, you know, to kind of get an idea what you want to do and then roll with it. Oh, the European truck racing, I tried that. I mean, it was good for the first couple of races. Then I was like, okay, I'm done with this. Like, after that point, it was kind of like, it wasn't all that. Yeah, I bet VR is cool. I mean, I would like to play VR just to say I've done it, but I wouldn't stream it. I think VR is weird watching someone stream with goggles on their face. It's kind of like, can you see me? Yeah, a lot of traffic coming up here. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you know, it's a Freightliner cab over racing through a road course. I'd rather do that in a GT3 and a Ferrari, not in a truck dumping water on the brakes. Like learning how to manage your water dump. Like the only dump I'm taking is not water. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, if it's your first payware, man, you know, kind of break in with one of the cheaper ones. Don't just go out, unless the 379 or 89 is like your thing and it's the only thing you ever wanted. Don't necessarily just go in thinking, oh, well, I'll just buy the most expensive thing and I'll be happy with it. And just do research, that's all. I like these login trailers, man. These things are a little bit different. They're just not your everydays. Death Cummins ISX from Creech, his new 3.9 pack. So I hear you there, Nathan. What's up, Fanatec? How are you, man? Got a little weight to them. Yes, yes, we have Knight Rider, and here's our difficulty in that. In ETS, the only payware mods in that whole entire video, we have custom trailers, we have obviously custom skins, we've got all this ridiculously good stuff, but we don't have. We've got, I don't know, 2 or 3 different truck mods in there that are super nice. The reason we have all this is because it's all free. And it's all still really, really good. All the engines and stuff were all free that we were using. The map we were using was all free. The problem with ATS, to do an ATS like CB chatter video like that, is the fact that we all have to have the same mods. And, you know, quite frankly, you know, those mods will be better if you are using some payware trucks. The problem with ATS is that the convoy mode on ATS is way more demanding than it is on ETS. ETS performance is like here, and ATS performance on convoy is like it's in the bottoms, and it really hasn't changed. So when we do Rudis trucks, we can't do them not without them turning into a slideshow. We did custom trucks. We did the RJL, which is an older big mod for ETS. I was in the Glooverman, which is a brand new, well, not brand new, but it is a newer man with a man truck cab over version, which, I mean, it had some really immaculate detailing in the interior of that truck. But we all ran really, really good. ATS sucks. So unless we run default mods and do it the way that SES, you know, kind of expects us to, I don't know if it has the same, if it's got the same, you know, oomph to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Fanatec. Yeah, Creek's did a really good job, man. He's really, man, he's really come through, man. His other engines, man, sound fantastic. Slob Jerry's doing some good work, man. Z, of course. I mean, he's kind of a staple in sounds. I mean, we've got 3 guys doing really, really, really great work. So, and they're all a little bit different in their own way. I mean, Z's got very, very, you know, he's very attentive to the detail on his. Slob's got his own style, and Creech has got his own style. So, and we also have good mods that are free. So it's a double win for everybody. And we've got some updates from Z2 on some of his engines. We'll throw those in. We'll throw those in here at the beginning of this coming week. He's also got a new trailer mod too that he's working on. All right. Yes, if you're wondering where we're at, we are in Colorado. I'm not sure about the 389 Ruta. Just go update, and go back to your download links that he sent you, and that should do it. And thanks for the 5 there, program. Appreciate that, man. Any Peters on ETS? Yeah, I mean, there's a few that, you know, that mosey over. You know, you can do them, but it's hard to drive over there. It's hard to drive in Peterbilt and ETS because the roads are so narrow. Most of the guys do ports for them, but they're not any fun. You can't make the turns. Alexis Cuevas, what's up? Hope I said that right. Kurt, we're in Colorado, buddy. North Colorado. Steamboat Springs, running our ways down to Montrose. Going to the login down there, so. Let me do one thing here. I need to shut this down. Don't need all that running behind me. I haven't tried it in a couple of weeks, so I mean they may have changed something that they haven't let us know. I'm not sure. The Merc and the 225 frame. Yeah, I know they've ported Vipers over there. I don't know if it still is or not. I know John Ruda. No, is it John Ruda? No. RTA. I know they export all of theirs over. I think all of RTAs have an export out to ETS too. Hey FaZe, what's up, man? Hey Jake. Oh, you know me, man. None. This is YouTube, bro, not Facebook. I keep those two separate, man. So Corbin update's gonna come out here on Saturday. So I will, here in just a few minutes here, we're gonna push out another round of info there for guys that are joining in, might be checking out what we're doing. Skins, a lot of updates and small little updates and refinements and little bug fixes and that kind of stuff. So if you have the truck, it'll be an update that you guys will be able to access. No worries. Don't, you know, guys worried about that in the beginning of the episode. Hey, Wade. Davis, what's up? Oh, it's the Kenworth. Yeah. Well, you can get away with cab overs over there. So, lag spikes, not really. I mean, honestly, get auto save if you want. A lot of people, I think they associate lag spikes with scenery. A lot of times, your lag spikes will come from auto save. Your auto save will do this quick update, and it's even worse on convoy. So if you turn the auto save off, it will help. But some people like having that auto save in case their game crashes or in case they crash. They can auto save and revert back. But, you know. Thank you there, Linko Official. Appreciate it, man. Hey, thank you there, you. Appreciate it. Nah, Michael, not really, man. I've been doing well enough to just keep trucking. I've basically built up and got all of my iRacing stuff set back up again. I want to try to give it another whirl this year. Considering doing a league, just the times of the leagues are hard. That would make it a little bit better than trying to race, trying to race officials at night. Yeah, I'm seeing if I can sprinkle a few other things in there. It's just, I tell you, man, it's easier to do those things. It just takes setup. It takes some effort on Farm Sim, and it's, yeah. My time has been extremely limited, so I'm doing good enough to get trucking. I think you can turn it off, Diesel, I think. You might have to do it through the dev console, to be honest with you. I don't know if you can do it through the main menu. He never responds. Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing about Facebook, man. If you got a Selfie store, people can just buy it. You don't have to deal with it. I think you give some fees over for some of the stuff, but it's not probably not big enough other than what you gain from not having to deal with everybody's messages on Facebook. But that's the way he chooses to do it, so, you know. All right, Seeger, have a good one, man. Yeah, and I've got videos on setting that up. I'd have to look at it and go back out to my config cheat sheet and see if that's it. But so Eli, so as long as they're SCS SCS files, you can get them. You just need to get up to the you just need to go to the mod manager and activate them. And start out low on your mods. Don't get too many in there. You'll start having crashing problems and crash to desktop problems. But if you see those, you'll see them in mod manager. Make sure they're active, and then they should be in the dealerships if they're trucks. What I'll use for cameras, so I've got a Sony mirrorless right here, and then I've got the Logitech Brio for this view. So that's the Logitech Brio 4K, and it does pretty good. It's a little low sometimes, I think, on the refresh rate of the camera. Like, it does good on, but recording monitors, like, it still has its issues where there's some limitations that it runs into. But for the most part, it does pretty good. It's better than having to buy another mirrorless camera and trying to interface that. And then just a regular old Logitech for the face cam. And y'all don't need any kind of 4K on that face cam. Man, I'm ugly enough. Thanks there for the sub. You. I wonder if somebody took the name Yeet. I would have grabbed that one. That'd been the first name I'd have yanked off YouTube. Been Yeet. Yeah, no CB chatter mods. Yeah, I don't do those. I figure y'all got enough chatter with me sitting over here running my mouth. Y'all don't need any more CB chatter. That'd be too much. Well, thank you there. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been I tell you, man, you know, figuring out how to do 3-wide and then figuring out the cameras and making them look decent where you can still see the stuff, because I mean the monitors are plenty big enough, but just finding the right camera that's not a bank breaker. It's a little more challenging than I thought when I first got into this. Woo! Y'all this swollenness in 4K. Yeah. I guess. Let's do a close-up of my beard. Just nestle y'all right in there somewhere. Here, y'all hang out right there. I don't know about Reforma. I haven't run Reforma in, I don't know, a week. I was running it with Great America and everything else before the last hotfix, and everything was fine. You know, a lot of people have been running into, what's up, Jamal? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It is a very nice truck, man. Rookie J, I don't know if I remember you or not, unless if that was your original name. The old cement truck's like, I'm gonna get behind. I'm gonna get in front of this guy. See, actually, let me do something else too while I'm here. I'll get rid of that, and I'm gonna pull something else up here. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Does this actually do it? Does this work? Oh, no, it don't. Of course it don't. This works right here. All right. Sorry about that. Pistol Pete, what's up, man? It's been a while, man. You never missed this day? I'm sorry, Ricky J. I'm sorry. Yeah, freaking typical YouTuber. You know the people that watch your stream. Yeah, my bad, dude. Sometimes I remember, but I apologize, man. Bad Company, what's up, man? And unprogrammed, did I get... thank you there for your 5 too, man. I think I forgot to shout you out as well. Let's see if you drive before. Yes, the heavy all. Yes, the heavy all trailer for Pinga here is amazing. It's so good, and this is such a pretty view right here. I will say driving 3-wide in the dark is actually very relaxing if you don't have any of the lights on in here. So we might not do it long because it looks weird. It looks weird to do 3-wide in here. We have a Cummins ISX from Creech, so this is his newest and latest creations. There's nice custom lights on the front. Sweet. Look at the turn signals. I love those. Sequential. All right, so while we're doing this and we're getting here towards the middle part of this here, about 120 miles left on this trip. We'll probably do another short one in some other like big redonkulous trailer or something. I want to go ahead and set up here what we're driving, the truck, and then also kind of let you guys know what's going to be up and what's coming up, especially for this weekend. The update for this is supposed to come out on Saturday. A lot of people have been asking about truck, whether it's in my channel, Discord, DMs. Hey, when's the truck price going to come down? When's this going to happen? When's that going to happen? Long story, what I put in the beginning of this video long story short is this truck is going to go and remain at 80, mainly because the market has kept it there. People are still buying this truck left and right, and I can't necessarily fault the guy for charging what people are already paying for the truck. And plus, this will incentivize him also to keep up big major updates with this, to keep continuing building on this, which means all your updates are going to come with this as well. So it won't be a complete waste. And if you've already bought the truck, you're not going to have to pay extra. It will come out as an update to you, but at least for further guys, it will. Now, here's the cool thing. Coming out here on Saturday, we're going to have a code. It's just going to be plain old FTG. And if you use that code, it's going to give you 20% off. He's going to run a sale on that truck with that code anyway. It's going to give you some money off because he's lining up a second truck that is going to be coming onto the store. So it is going to be going live. I'm not going to divulge what it is yet because I don't think it's necessarily public knowledge. But he is going to have 2 trucks to sell. One that you have seen on this channel, plus his 379. And if you've already bought the other truck, then you're not going to have to rebuy it again. So that's going to be kind of cool because he'll be able to get the database from that seller and be able to apply that to whoever's purchased it. So that's pretty slick. And then you'll be able to bundle the 2 trucks and then get a discount, which will be nice as well. So just long story short, you guys are going to have access for a code. It's going to give you 20% off. So you will be able to get a nice chunk of change. So if you're kind of waiting on this truck to finally get in its finished product, then that's what's going to happen this Saturday. And it's going to pretty much, at least for this update and for minor bug fixes, it's going to be back on the market, updated with the skins and all that stuff. We're going to do another drive with this on Saturday, just so you guys can check out all of the new skins and some of the new little skinned features here inside the cab and all that other good stuff. So there you go. That's kind of like that's the nitty gritty. That's the cold and dirty. Oh, I don't know why I said cold and dirty. It makes absolutely no sense. Let's see. Let's do this. I'll show you. I'm a little close to the dash because, you know, we got all the... But I wanted to show you the reds. We got the red lighting in here. We got red backlit LED gauges. We got red needles. We got white face gauges. United Logistics on the doors over there. Door panels. So good, man. Lighting is so good in trucks nowadays. I think Dom, Seeker, and Joel have some of the best interior lighting I've seen in trucks. It's so soft, and it looks mean as all get out from the outside. Look at that. You can actually see the emission of that light, but it's not overbearing, you know. You see it shining over there on the dice, or the die, I guess you should say, since it's 2 of them. But so good. He's got a lot of different faces, so if you like the backlit gauge, those are pretty awesome. But if you don't like that, you just want to run just the basic letters to be backlit, it works for that too. So good stuff. Cold and dirty. I don't know if cold and dirty really works. I mean, I guess you can be cold and dirty, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right. Anyway. So no, the discount code for mine will be good until he gets the other, I think, until he gets the other truck up on the site and run. So it's going to be a little bit. So it's not just going to be good for like one day, but it'll be good for a small window of time. And then we may even run some other promos, and he may activate that as well. You know, later on down the line, and we can, you know, sponsor another good sale on that, which I think it's always cool if you got a price tag that kind of gets it to where people do want it, but, you know, maybe not 80's like way too much, but hey, like 50 or 60, they'd be like, yeah, I could do it for that. Yeah, because it was already like 45. So, you know, if you're getting down in that range again, it might be like a, you know, double thumbs up. So let me, let's see, what time is it? It is 6:45. We're going to be late on this, but I'm going to go ahead and move it back into the morning just because we need to. Let's get back to 8 o'clock. It will remain at 80. Yes. Yes, it will remain at 80. My code is going to give you 20% off, but it will remain at 80, mainly because he put it at 80 so people would not buy it, and he figured that people wouldn't buy it, but what turned out to be the case is they did. They bought it and they didn't care. So I guess the market supports it, and he's got enough sales and people are paying for it, so there was no incentive to lower the price. And you got to also take into account too that he's American modder, and American modders, especially if they're established in the community, you know, John Aruta's, even though his were $30 for us, that's still essentially $60, $65, $70 depending on the exchange rate for him. So he's still in his currency making what the American guys are. It's just we, of course, don't get that transfer of funds. They don't go as far, of course, here. So that's why all the foreign modders, they don't have to pay tax on any of this. They don't have to claim tax on earned income. But he does, Joel does, all the rest of them do, and they have tax brackets that they're in too, as well, or income brackets. So it's a lot more complicated on the American side, which might be why you don't see a lot more Americans, you know, getting into that. It's not that they don't exist. I just don't know that they necessarily get into it or want to try to make it a full-time gig. So. Yes, Mathis. So this is custom, the shifter is, but yes, the base it is on is the Fanatec. Yes, you are correct. Why'd I do that, Simone? Oh, you're in Canada. Well, it's even double worse for you, Aaron. Tex is like, I bought it. That's so funny, man. Root is from Russia. Most of the ATS modders are from the Latino countries. Brazil is a very popular one. Portugal is another one, and you've got a few from the States, and then you've got Russia. And the Russian exchange rate and the Brazilian exchange rate are not too far off. But yeah. What's up, DVD review dude? How are you, man? I mean, even in the stuff that I make, you know, since I make more than $600, I have to claim all my income from donations too. So. You know, Watcher. So here's the interesting thing. So I know Truck Brains. It's a good, solid engine. The J brake's a little, you know, it's a little weak, but I think the ISX kind of doesn't really, it's not really known for its J brake power. But the engine does. I think the engine sounds good. And it's a straight pipe too, so it's a straight pipe to ISX. So it's kind of got that fleety feel to it, but it's definitely got some umph. Sorry, Todd. William Wright, what's up? I don't even know FPS Russia. So the modders don't sell the W9 because it's not as popular. That's why. You know, if I told you, hey, do you want to mod a Peterbilt or a Kenworth, and I said you'll sell 3 times more if you just do a Peterbilt than you will a Kenworth, why would you model a Kenworth? You know, it's the way it is. Peterbilt sell, even in our market. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like ETS. Scania sells. You know, Scania is one of the most popular ones, probably outside of Volvo for the ETS2 market. Man, I mean, there's a few paywares of a lot of Scanias out there. A lot of Scanias, because they're iconic and they've been around forever. But I will say this, if the Peterbilt stuff is not necessarily your thing, I will tell you that the truck that's going to be running in tandem with this will be a Kenworth. I can tell you that. That's as far as I can go there. Yeah, Joel's from the States. Yep. Yeah, we have the 2005 flat glass. There's a 95 flat glass. Henry Alexis did both of those. He's fixing to update the mid-90s one, which is super good. And the 2005 flat glass is a good truck. We'll probably pull it out sometime here really soon. So we got a few Kenworths out there. Nothing with Colton's. Of course, I know people have trouble getting that truck, but we did have that one. That was a Kenworth. So there are a few out there. It just they're just not as popular, you know. So people did some edits to some of those. You know, they're okay. I don't know. Plus, I don't know. Maybe Peterbilt's got more truck shows and more just, you know, all around people that are more enthusiastic. You know, it's probably like a Ford and Chevy deal, you know. Devon, we're running the Frosty's mod. So Frosty's is, if you just get on Google, type in Frosty's mod for ATS, type in Frosty's mod and Heavy Winter mod, are all from his website. They're free. Download them. You can also use these in Truckers MP, which is actually really nice. Hey, what's up, Devious? Yes, Saddam is from the States too. Yep. Sorry, Dan, that's funny. Convert 80 to Brazilian currency. I bought a real truck. That's hilarious. Well, we got the 352, which was a nice one. You've got, see, here's the thing. The American cab overs really never took off. We only really had a few. We had some of the original Max. They built in a few. Then we had the 352 and the 362. The K108s, the 100 and the 200 are more Aussie line style. RTA makes both of those. They're actually both of them really good trucks. They've got a little bit of age on them, but they're still really super nice. Lots of customization on those trucks. And the Mac F700 from Cash Shadowwalker, he's got a good one. He's actually got two now. He's got the Mac F700 and the 352. So we've got a few out there. They're just, in America, we just didn't use cab overs all that often. I mean, we pretty much run to a long nose truck pretty quick, actually. What's up, Alan? How are you, man? Hey, what's up, Num? I know, man. I know. I mean, I get why he's focusing on that Peterbilt, but if he ever gets bored, man, yeah. I would love to see a really, really, really good Kenworth project truck that somebody takes and is like, boom, starts making different variations of different things we've seen and more options and hood options, and that'd be nice. I mean, honestly, you know, Ruda's Kenworth is pretty good for what it is. I mean, it's a monster on frame rates. The quality of that truck is ridiculous, but you know, it's definitely got its eye and its design to it. You know, it's always good to have multiples of stuff. You know, yeah, give you some choice, give you some competition. It's always good. 383, yes, I did, and I think he's been working on Life, which is always a risk that you run. And any time you're dealing with the modders that aren't full time, is Life plus. Oh, he ran that red. Well, he barely got out of there, didn't he? CTM, I know they closed their page down so people would stop asking. They just archived it, so it's still there. But they just, what it did is it stopped people from, it basically locked it down. So they didn't actually delete anything or close it. They just archived it so people would stop asking for the update. And he's going to, at least what he told me, he was going to get the updates worked on, but it's just, there was a lot of life going on. So dealing with the people that were hating on him and dealing with the other people that were doing that, it just was a little bit much. So we'll see. I mean, that's the risk we run. Yeah, I try to find and showcase good quality mods that, you know, the guys will appreciate and like. Maybe it's something that we've done that's different. You know, you always run the risk of a modder, you know, backing out and just having to deal with life, especially if this isn't their full-time job. You know, I guess we go in with that expectation. So, what am I using for monitors? I got three 32-inch MSI curve. They're the 1080 versions, mainly priced when I bought these 2Ks and 4Ks, were like, I can't do that. But they're the really fast refresh rates. So they're 165s, and they got really good coloration on them, really good response time. So I think it's the millisecond response from MSIs for optics, 32-inch curved. Your people. Well, I'm glad you said my people and made clarification on what that was. that could have been taken in a very wrong way. Oh, it's a tight little place to get in here. Hey, what's up, BCG? How are you, man? Oh yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, it is heavy. You must be talking about you talking about the 680, the next gen one? That we're talking about, the watcher? What's up, Rude? How are you, man? Oh yeah, that's right, overflows. Yeah, I about forgot he is. Yeah, you're right on that. All right, let's see where let's see where we got to drop off here. I think we got to pull in the fence here. Yep. Yay. Woo. No unprogram the mind. It is not. So basically the sale on my code. Hey, Jamal. Thanks, man. Appreciate the 10 super chat. Is that coming in here? Did I miss that? I mean, where'd it go? Yeah, Jamal. Sorry about that, man. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. What 24? Where did I miss that? Did I miss that? Oh, gosh, if it did, Jamal, I'm sorry, man. If you're still here, I apologize if I missed that. I don't think I got that one. That's terrible. I feel like I've missed a lot tonight, man. Oh. Does Dom's other track go live? So no. Yes. Answer that question. It does not go live Saturday. It will be here probably in a few weeks. Until that truck is ready. Well, I say a few weeks. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. It's not going to be ready Saturday. But my code will be good until that truck is ready for the website. So you guys get 20% off starting Saturday with this truck, and so which is a pretty good deal. So you'll get more than a couple bucks off this one. So just save it up, get ready for Saturday. This will go live. So we get all the skins and the templates that everybody was kind of been waiting for the last couple of months and stuff. Dom's through with all that. All the cabs and stuff are on there, plus what he's got working on in the future. So double thumbs up for Saturday to be the go day. So, well, wasn't a friend. Not anymore. Used to be. Yeah. I'll tell you who, champ. You just DM me in the comments. All right. Let's see. What we'll do here, let's see. I've got a few other things. You guys tell me what you want. I do have the Max Step deck from Bart. I've got his Great Dane Everest we can throw behind there, which might be a little odd on the, that might be a little odd. And then we could change Pink Log Trailer. We could do a shorter ride too. We don't have to do a long one. It's gonna be FTG DPD, and I will put that up in the description as well. And then we'll probably either do a promo. We'll do it again Saturday. We'll do a build and drive with this one just to show you, because he's got a whole new list of skins that's coming in. And the skin that I'm running today will come with the truck, so if you like it, then it'll come with it. But he's also got a lot of other really cool skins that'll be ready to roll in his skin pack for Saturday. I don't have all of those now. We have a few, but not all of them, and those will be here Saturday. So FTG, yeah, will be the code. The Chrome step deck, y'all want to see the step decks? Okay. All right. I'm surprised y'all. Well, I mean, I guess the Chrome step deck is kind of like. Let's at least color match here. We gotta get close. Let's see. So I'm about on the midpoint here. Let's see. Yeah. Red on red. I like the color of red. I like my trailer color like I like the color of my neck. Anybody? Yeah, the SES cattle hauler. Oh, bang. Little trick I learned. I don't know if we can pull from Montrose. It'd be cool if we could just pull from here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So maybe we pull something new. Because actually, oh, look at here. We got the Raccoon Refuse. Those are basically garbage truck front ends. Those are pretty cool. The rollers are good load. Where we going there? Pueblo. Is that on my favorite road? I believe it is. Let's do the trucks. We have not driven the trucks, and it's more exciting than sandbags. Christmas tree is a good load. But yes, we'll do. No, because we pretty much came from there. All right, let's do this one. Haul a couple of Peters. Okay. Yeah, Willie. Well, so there's two reasons why it is. And I actually think that I actually know why that trailer is so weird. Hey, thank you there, Zachary Ferrier. Appreciate it, man. James Rector, good to see you, buddy. Oh, thank you there, Aaron. You have a great rest of your night, man. Sleep tight. Can you piggyback trucks? Yes, there is that load in the default game. You can piggyback the new Kenworths and Peterbilts. Yes, you can do that. That's actually not a bad load. That's, you know, I guess it's one of these loads that I guess it's actually done really well. So the modders haven't done that one, taking it payware yet. So this is the Frosty's winter mod. So basically it's a texture overlay. So it's the Frosty's winter mod plus the heavy mod, and it makes the ground look slushy. There's also a physics mod that goes with it. I don't use that, not for stream. That's just too much for stream. I'd never have enough to do that on stream. So, but yes, that would be that's what it is. So Lucky, the skins, yeah, they're all different kinds, man. They're retro style. They're, you know, kind of 379 style skins that you'd find, you know, pretty basic to this truck. This one is a color change metallic. Some of the other ones will have individual colors that you can change, and some will be, you know, just maybe just the way that they are. Like it'll have a white stripe, but you can change everything else a part of it. Alright, here we go. Hey, Alfred. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It's yeah, it's definitely work on it enough to get the right view, man. It's hard to do this on live stream. I don't do it that often, but I do miss driving you know, in 3 wide. I do miss driving sometimes. It probably is better for your all-around showcases for the trucks and stuff, but you know, I've kind of got it set up at least in a decent part here where I can, you know, I can show some of these things and showcase some of the trucks and interiors and whatnot. And, you know, especially Saturday, we'll back single screen on Saturday, and we'll 2020 stream. You're funny. I do need to do that for Honcho and also for Ghost Trucker. I really do need to do that. I swear I haven't forgotten about it, but. Man. Texas 2A, what's up, man? Brian, that was the login trailer from Pingamods. Got a brand new website. It's pingamods.com. And he's now got him an official website now, which looks very good. And so you can grab it from there. And it's good. It says it's 141, but it still works. Like there's no issues with this. I've been driving it here for the past couple of streams here, and it's been solid. All right, picking up some Peters. Let's see. Let's see where we're delivering these. Where we're picking them up at. Okay. What's up, Connor? Hey, what's up, Tech? Well, thank you, man. It's kind of one of those. Yeah, that's not going to work. Getting your CDL permit. All right, man. Yep. Yeah, so check on over to Pingas, and he's got that, man. That logging trailer dude is nice, man. It's got everything from Arctics to singles to pivot log trailers to, man, it's got everything. I think it's by far one of the best logging trailers we got. We don't even actually have those. And it's got the American versions too, like just with the 4 splines, you know? Like the old cheap rusty ones. My favorite semi-truck? I don't really have one. I know that seems, you know, it's typical. It's not sold out like everybody else is. You know, I don't care, man. I mean, from a reality standpoint. Oh, what the? Good Lord, man. Look how we just cranked my truck over. What's SES thinking, man? Gravy. It's ridiculous. Can y'all not see the trailer strapped across the road? Like, what in the world, man? Anyway, I don't really have a favorite truck. Oh, I don't even need to do this. Dadgummit, man. Well, that sucked. Seriously? Oh my gosh. You must have to come in from the other side. Hello from the outside. Alright, got a couple of Peters on the back. Okay. Yeah, AI's been aggressive. Actually, AI's been aggressive for way too long. CDL driving test, alright, man. Good deal, man. Congrats there to you. And Willie, thank you there for the 5, man. I think I thanked you, but I'll make sure I thank you again. Yeah, no, Jay, I know. They do it to me all the time, man. Do it to me all the time. I kind of guess you can say I get used to it by now. Oh, thank you there, Fifth. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, it is kind of hard sometimes on like mod reviews. The good thing is I've got it set up to where I can change my view to the outside, and it changes your guys' perspective and view. So that's kind of nice. That way you can feature trailers and loads and stuff. And the only thing that you do miss in the third is being able to showcase like the interiors, which we're gonna do another build with this truck come Saturday for the official update on it. So we'll kind of push things back to the normal, normal side here, to where you'll be able to see all the interior and the lighting and all the cool, funky stuff. Shifter was made custom for me. There's a few guys. ATS Accessories is doing some good work. They're expensive. They're really expensive. And if anything, nowadays things have gotten more expensive because the demand for everything went up. So you can expect to probably pay way more than I paid for mine. I mean, even just the bare essentials of the pieces that you need to do it are more expensive. So there are some cheaper options. Of course, I say cheaper, but they're still expensive. So I'm going to turn to the left. Okay, all right. Going this way. Mr. Destruction, what's up, man? All right, we're going to go ahead and go here. We got our turn left on red. So the other thing you'll see right up here, you'll see my Truckee stuff. Truckee overlay is great. I know I haven't plugged them yet today, but something new that they're going to be offering is VTC management. So we're going to be able to manage our VTC out of this, which will be able to do what we've done with truck books all along, so be able to track miles, leaderboards, but we'll move at least tracking of the VTC management. So we'll have garages, we'll have trucks, people can be assigned. All kind of cost expenses that are going into this, as well as bank accounts that all this stuff gets paid for, maintenance on trucks, some new roles and stuff for guys who might have some different divisions for things. It's kind of cool, but we're kind of in the process of testing some of that out. But Truckee Overlay, I mean, for me, it's a great little helper app. It's fantastic for Truckers MP, but as you can see, we are an ambassador for Truckee, and I'll go to this screen. You guys can see it a little clearer. But it is fantastic for just overall kind of trip awareness, all kind of telemetry updates you guys can do. And then my favorite part is the navigation, because I know how many miles it says inside of this, how far I can go. But if you look down there at the very bottom where it says navigation, it says 11 minutes. So that's 11 real-time minutes I'll be at my destination. So you guys are like thinking, I wonder how much longer he's going to be on this trip. It says at 11:18 we're going to roll into the dock as long as we keep the same speed up. So I think that's pretty interesting, pretty cool. So there you go. Look at that view. You can also use their touch porter to basically turn your phone and iPad into, if you don't have a sim dashboard, or if you're an iPhone, you can use their touch portal through Truckee to turn it into a, essentially turn it into a button box. So you can control a lot of functions of the vehicle through that, which is pretty slick, pretty cool. We're on 2 wheels. Yeah, it's in a big rig. I know it does. Some trucks are better than others. The Kenworths are probably the best because their windows feel bigger and their dashboards are a little more narrower. You got to really get up on the Peterbilt dash to make it feel like you're sitting in a cab. I'm not sure if you guys have, if y'all watched the ETS2 video we did, but I did it in the same way. And so I'm going to plug those for just a couple of seconds here. If y'all like ETS or don't mind it, just don't really care. It's like, hey, trucking's trucking. Go check that out. I did three wide on it, but it's all CB chatter. So it's me and the guys doing basically a trip with nothing but CB chatter, and it was interesting. So we have plans to do the same thing here in ATS. I just thought, you know, if y'all might be interested in going to check that out, it might be interesting. You might like it. It's definitely different. It's definitely different than I've ever done. But still, nonetheless, it was still very cool to do. So, yeah, good Fifth, good man, good. I'm glad y'all liked it. I mean, it's got great views, especially for ETS2 content for me and the channel. So I really can't complain with that, man. It's been pretty awesome. So I will keep that up and still, you know, try to. Because the good thing about it, there's so many good places to drive that are still, you know, you're still knowledgeable in the ATS side. Like, we still know where some of these cities are and some of these really big, nice, awesome places. You know, if I said, hey, we're trucking in Iceland in the snow and ice, we know where I was talking about, you know? Yeah, and you know, we'll probably get a little bit better with learning how we can maximize that and make it sound a little bit more realistic. And, you know, quite honestly, I mean, SES is like, their vocal filters for CB is actually really good. I was extremely impressed. I was like, wow, this is pretty incredible, actually. Yeah, it's pretty nice for free. I agree, Jay. I agree. Man, I like this engine too. It just got a nice. It's got a nice feel to it. It's very good. Yeah, we usually are like we're doing 100, so we're definitely up in the 60s, but I forgot this is the crazy road. Yeah, so 80 feels, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, honestly, it's weird. You know, in ATS and ETS, it's like essentially whatever you have for field of view makes what you have like feel very, very fast. So in ETS, if you run your field of view like 75 or 80 on a single monitor, unless it's a widescreen, that might be a little funky. But if you've got it on a regular monitor, you run 75 or 80, and then put yourself in the back of the seat. 90 feels quick when your field of view is like 75 or 80. But if you're, you know, running it like at 65 or 70, then yeah, it feels kind of slow. Mo Gaming, please. What's up, man? We're using the Cummins ISX from Mr. Creech. He just finished this bad boy up. So if you haven't, whoops, we're in the middle lane. So we're supposed to merge somewhere back there. Oops, oh well. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and. But anyway, he just finished up the 3.9 mega pack. So his mega pack, if you're using it before on some engines, and there's a lot of trucks that already kind of use his stuff anyway. They'll have to update, obviously, if they're using his using his engine sounds. They'll have to update their trucks for it. But yeah, sweet. It's 3.9 now. So the Cummins ISX straight pipe's what you're looking for. It's a great sounding engine. It's all free. Yeah, Creech has been around for a long time, so we figured we'd throw him a little sport tonight, rolling it on the Dom 379. Got some new ones from Z-Mods coming this week and whenever. Where can you get the box? I assume you're talking about the button box. The button box is Advanced Simulation Products. If you search that up on Go, I've redone some of my links down there, especially my affiliates. I have my codes. I just need to put the links where you get some of this stuff. I did forget, so I'll update it. But any of my other videos have advancedsimulationproducts.com. That's where you can find the box. And use the code and 10% off. Montana DLC, they will. I'm 90% sure, Pariah, that they're going to drop that before they drop Texas. They dropped Texas release like a bad habit. So, yeah. My guess is they're going to release Montana first. They're going to release DX12 and then Texas. Because DX12 is going to be the big update. It's sweaty when it's ready. Yeah. Yeah, sure it is. Look at there, Connor. Well, here, I'll show you all the outside of this bad boy. Look at that sequential turn signals. I'm not sure where the horn sound comes from. I think it comes from the Horn Blaster pack. Running Bart step deck there. Got a couple of Peters in the bed. I bet this flatbed would be insanely top heavy. I mean, insanely top heavy. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't imagine that they would build the kind of cities they're going to build in Texas without it going to DX12 first. You know, because like, you know, the other thing too that I think a lot of people get hung up on, like, so just for instance, today I was doing some testing in this truck with my scaling at like 300%. My graphics card was running 50%. CPU was running about 30, and that's with OBS running. That's with a couple of browsers running. Like, I had pretty much everything I use for Stream on, just to kind of see where I was in performance and, you know, how's the stream going to look with it, and what's this and what's that. The interesting thing was I never really bucked over 50% usage on anything, and I've got my graphics basically ultra 300%. I even turned the mirrors up for this. And what's interesting is ATS still has problems processing all this stuff. And a lot of people think, well, I'll just get a bigger graphics card and that'll fix my ATS issues. It don't always do that. Especially for smoothness of gameplay and not jittery scenery and all this other stuff. I mean, memory can play a part in that, but I mean, we've got 32, so it's no big deal. The thing that I was most interested with, the more tested I do on this, the more that I realize that, you know, part of our problem is ATS is so out of date from a modern computer perspective that, you know, all these new games that you have, they're racing games, and, you know, they're all utilizing brand new stuff, utilizing today's drivers on today's graphics cards, and their performance is completely optimized for today's gaming. And ATS ain't like that. You know, we're essentially dropping an LS1 in a 72 Chevy. Granted, will it work? Yes. You got too much engine for the truck? Maybe. But you ain't going to have yesterday's tools to work on it. So, I mean, at some point, you know, ATS is going to move up to DX12, which should help the amount of processing that we can do in this game and inside the engine. And I think some people just need to be reminded, sometimes your frame rate's not indicative of what you have in your system. I mean, I've got a 109K running at 5.2 gigahertz, and I've got a 3080 Founders Edition from GeForce, and it still struggles ATS. It's not the component struggle, it's that ATS, the engine, struggles to process all of this in the same time. Our mods have gotten that good. And they've added so much to it that it doesn't handle the performance of this stuff very well. So hopefully, I say all that to say, I hope that DX12 balances that performance and gets a lot of the guys with newer hardware, newer systems. You know, it bumps their performance up exponentially. At least that's the idea anyway, is that DX12 is going to, just like DX11. DX11 made a lot of us was like, whoa. This is getting good. Like, I actually can see lots of stuff, and this is crazy good. So hopefully 12 is the same thing. That's all we can hope for. So Ryder, there's two things. So the main part of the update for DOMS is already done. So we've had this truck for a couple of months. Right before Christmas, he put it out, and it essentially brought, you know, tons of stuff in there. We've got new cabs, we had new frames, we had all kinds of stuff. And essentially what Saturday is going to be, he never completed the template, and he never completed any skins for the truck. They was just all solid color. So now we're all going to be able to get all of the bug fixes that they found and fixed before then. We'll get the new skin packs. He's also got some other emblem packs where you'll be able to decorate, put logos all around the truck for different various spots, like the steps on the side, and there's some places on the inside you'll be able to skin now that we didn't have before. So it's not content-wise a huge update, but it does bring the truck basically to a completion status. Like, yes, we're done with the truck. That's basically this update, and you know we'll essentially start working on the next update. And so that's why I was telling everybody here before, the truck is going to stay at $80 instead of come back down, and that way he can offer sales. And the first sales is going to be a code for me. It's going to be FTG is going to be the code, and you'll get 20% off purchase of the truck. There's also going to be the acquisition of another truck that was a payware mod that will remain a payware mod, but you'll be able to get that from Dom. So he's going to have two now to put both of his efforts onto, which I think will be good. I think it'll be good for him to have two trucks and be able to work on both and not get just bogged down on the 79. So be good. Joey Hill, what's up, man? Let's see. We're not in Kenworth. We're in Drake. We're next door. Let's see. Wow, that bus was really close. All right, let's see. I guess we're going around back. I don't see it. No graphics mods, Devious. We're just running just Frosty's default weather. I'm not running JBX or anything like that. Let's see, I was afraid of that. I don't really know how I'm supposed to do that. I'm going to try something crazy here. No idea if this is going to work. Probably not. Probably should have backed this thing all the way in. Oops. Oh, good grief. There we go. Yes, Frosty's Grimes. Yes, New Gamer, yes. This thing doesn't turn fast enough for this. Actually turns too fast. Yeah, double. I should have just taken it back out and just pulled it in straight. I can't do it from here. Okay, I'll tell you what we will do. How about we do this? I've got too much wheelbase to make that turn. Let's see, let's do this. Let's pull this back up. Bart's step decks, all his trailers back up funny. It's like the wheels don't touch the ground. It's like they touch off somewhere other funky place. It's so weird. Anyway. There we go. It's good enough for ATS. Oh, that's awesome, man. Is it fairly new? I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out. It is with Bart's. I tell you, every time Diesel, I can't back his trailers up. I'm serious as a heart attack. Here's what the inside of this. Let's see. You guys, it's got a really cool interior on this, and then flip the red lights on, and it gets even prettier when it's like pitch black dark. Very nice glow. Very pretty. Very pretty. Well, thank you there for the 5, man. Appreciate that in program. Yeah, I don't know about this one coming to Xbox in 23 or 4. That's they actually, you know, they mentioned that a long time ago, but I don't think they've ever said that they were going to pull the console. I think if they did, I think it'd probably be the biggest mistake they did. But you know, who am I? I'm just somebody they don't like. I'm too honest. Oh yeah, devious. Don't worry about that, man. I'm always thankful, man, of y'all's contributions to the channel. Anyway, man, I don't sweat the small stuff, man. I'm just thankful you guys do when you can, and support when you can. And I realize life's gonna get in the way, man. That's totally. You don't have to apologize for that, man. I hope she's doing well. Definitely. Yeah, pretty much everything tonight was ATS. Although I will say, go to Dom's store. He does have a free version of the 379. It doesn't have nearly as much as this from the perspective of, you know, from add-ons and stuff, but it is a very, very, very nice full cab truck. Very full. Very, very, very nice. So this is a good skin here done by one of our good friends of the channel, Mr. David Lewis. He's in the UK, so he's done a whole list of stuff. So we're going to do another build and drive on this. We'll do a full cab build on this. Maybe pull like a really nice 53 chromed reefer or something, and then we'll kind of do a full build. That way you guys can see a lot of the new pieces and parts, especially if you haven't updated this since the last time. And then we'll kind of get to the point where we can pull a nice live stream together on that coming up Saturday. So don't forget that's there. Don't forget the code. I'll remind you guys as well as in Friday. I mean, especially Saturday as that thing gets ready to roll. We should have the code will be ready for Saturday, and you guys can use it, get 20% off this truck. It's good stuff, man. So it's good. So yeah, absolutely, man. It's always good, man, to see everybody, man. Thank y'all very much for coming and hanging out, man. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, get a few other things done, and then I'm going to crawl into bed, get ready for tomorrow. But let's see. We got quite a few guys to thank tonight, man. So thanks, Farmer T, all those resub members there in the beginning, man. Thank y'all for y'all's support. Jay's Gaming. We also had Sartania there. Thank you guys for the super chats, as well as Honcho, man. You need to hop in next time you see me in Discord. If you're still around, you need to hop in there and we'll see if we can't get some things set up. I got to figure out what all I got to download. Thanks for staying there, you Vogan there with becoming a member there. Appreciate it, man. It's good to see you as always. Unprogrammed the Mind there has had quite a few $5 super chats tonight. So thank you there, Unprogrammed the Mind. Kevin McCurry with a couple of 20s there. Z Bullet there with $5. Good to see Z in the chat tonight. And then we got some new subs as well. Jamal Tyson, thank you there for your super chat. Willie Thornton as well. And Unprogrammed there closes down with 5, man. So it's very good to see everybody, man. Thank y'all for a very good stream. Thanks for Dom letting me have this a few days early. So I hope to we'll be able to stream again on Saturday, like I said. So if you like this truck, you want to see a full build on it, show up. We'll do another build and drive on Saturday. My plan is tomorrow to go live again, so we'll see what I got planned up for tomorrow. I don't even know yet, but we'll try to get something nice in here and do a nice drive with you with some cool stuff tomorrow. So anyway, thank you guys very much. Thanks for all the support as always, and then we'll see you here in the next live stream, guys. All right, but not Mel. I guess that's you don't have to buy it. It might be $60 beautiful, which your $20, your 20% off gets you 20% off this truck on Saturday. So I think this truck is working its way to that. I think it will by the time the updates are done. But yeah, it's each his own. You don't have to buy it if you don't want it. That's the great thing about this. There's still plenty of other trucks that you could drive, and there's a plethora of stuff out there that people can invest in if this ain't their thing. That's cool. So, yeah, man, y'all take care, man. Be safe, be smart, and whatever else B goes with. And then we'll see you here in the next live stream, guys. We'll see you. Peace out. Rocky Customs, the code will be FTG, and we'll reiterate that on Saturday. So, all right, peace out.